Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation, reflections. Let us gather. Here today. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Welcome in. Y'all please spread the word. We are live. We are live. We are here tonight. Yesterday we was having technical difficulties. But we're not going to live in the past. We're not going to live in the past. We're going to smoke good. I'm feeling great. You hear me? I know y'all feeling great out there. Spread the word. Let them know we live for this night class. Welcome in, welcome in. Today we're going to have the camera face this way, y'all. I want to show y'all the PowerPoint. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm already rolled up. I already been getting gassy. So today we're doing it different. We're going to have the camera facing this way so that you can see what's going on the screen. Welcome in. Welcome to class. Welcome in. Welcome in. Cherries. Welcome in. So y'all, we at 60. Let's get in class to talk about the real history of Africa. We getting deep. We was trying to get deep last night, but you know they was playing with this man-made weather they got. And cherries be on point. If you gonna roll up, go ahead, roll up. I done already rolled up and smoked. I couldn't wait today. I was smoking on the way to class. Couldn't help myself. I had the window down. I was doing 83 on my way here to the university. And I was getting gassy. I was getting gassy the whole way. You hear me? Do you hear me? These cherries going crazy over here. I'm trying to tell y'all. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. I see y'all walking in here. Today we back and see. We was talking last night. I'm glad that happened because today we just gonna put it actually on a tablet so you can actually see what I see. So when we talk about Africa today, it's imperative that we start off with showing you these 9 worlds that come from Norse mythology. So if you wondering what this is on the board, on the chalkboard, take a good look at that. Before we start class, take a good look at this. I see y'all walking in. Welcome to class. I'm gonna wait till we get to like at least 300 people, then I'm gonna start talking. And I'm closing the doors. Hopefully you caught this live. If not, I'm sure you'll catch the replay. And get the 300, we gone. We at 222 right now. Y'all hit the forum, let them know we live. Tell them get their ass in class. Tell them get their ass in class. How you feeling? How you feeling? Rapidly. You hand me that water, please, too? All right, but yeah. So, welcome in. Welcome to class. I see y'all in here. We at 500 live viewers right now and climbing rapidly. Thank you. And climbing rapidly. Yesterday we was interrupted, but today we gonna keep it moving. We ain't let nothing stop us from getting this download out today. I don't care what's going on. Nothing stopping us from getting this download out. Period. It must come out. All right. So it's a good thing that we took our time because I see we at 800 now. To know, like I said, I see the numbers growing. Everybody starting to get in here, as you know. Everybody catching up, so that's a good thing for those of you who went and reached out and let your fellow guys and goddesses know that class was about to start. I appreciate you for flexiations. Excuse me. All right, I miss y'all like I always do. Y'all know I miss y'all. We got a good one today. We diving into Africa. We had started to dive into it yesterday, but it's cool. We'll start out. We're gonna start from scratch. Make it make sense to everybody who listening. Now, before I roll into this lecture, it's imperative that I open it up with the right spiritual energy. So first, let me start by, sending peace to the elders, those 65 and older in the university. I'm sending peace to my peers, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and definitely to those 21 and under. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time we get in here, we gather. Like I say, some lectures we gonna joke, we gonna kick it. Some lectures we gonna really get deep. This one of those deep ones. So, I mean, we get deep at every lecture, but some lectures it has to go. They will have a more serious tone, just because we wanna make sense of everything. A lot has been put out there about Mother Africa, or so it's called. So, you want to smoke? Go ahead, roll that thing up. You drink. Do whatever you got to do. Ain't today Friday? What's today, man? Ain't today Friday?
Thursday.
Oh, today Thursday. Okay, so damn. See, I told y'all I don't keep up with the days. Today Thursday. Down here on this planet, in this matrix, on their Gregorian calendar. We know we in 2012 verse. All right. So all is being revealed because it must come down. This is all part of the Kundalini energy rising. Okay? This is all a part of the Kundalini energy rising. Many of you been emailing me about the weather, how it's been crazy all over the planet, but it's war right now. It's spiritual warfare. So you have two different sides playing with the weather. You have us and you have them. Just like with the magic. You have us sending spells, they sending spells. Okay? Just like you have the rest of you all, the gods and goddesses who are, you all are waking up and putting your own vibratory blue footprint on the Akashic records of this planet. Okay? Of this planet. Of Kai. Alright, so you are all leaving your own brand new footprint on this matrix. And one of the biggest lies that must come down is Africa, because they make it the motherland and they tell you it was the first and everything came from there. And that's a lie. Alright? Let's look at it. Africa. Africa. They tell you it's the birthplace of Homo sapiens, where all human life started in Africa. That's what they teach us in school. They say certain human beings could not take the sun, so they didn't even say sun. Like, they just said certain human beings started migrating, and they went to colder climates. So this is the reason they have lighter skin pigmentations. Who is they? They being the human beings. They were saying that the reason black people have dark skin is because they were in Africa, closer to the sun. Which is a goddamn motherfucking lie. Alright? But this is what they were saying, though, in school. That, I'm going to keep repeating it, black people have dark skin. It was two theories on where black people and Latino people received their dark pigment from. Theory number one was that Africa is the motherland of all, birthplace of all, and center of all, and that certain human beings migrated away from Africa toward Europe, where it was colder, and the further they got away from the sun, the lighter their skin tones became. All right, this is one of the lies floating around out there, even now, still to this day. The other one is the curse of Ham. The curse of Ham is in religion where they say Ham was cursed because he wasn't righteous. So he was cursed, and his curse was dark skin. And they tell you in the Hebrew text that this is where black people received. This is why their skin is dark, because their skin is a curse. This is what is taught in religion, Reflections. Bear with me now. Africa is all we know. You go up to any black person in America, if they are semi-woke, they gonna be pointing back to Africa. As the birthplace of all civilization, which is a fucking lie. The landmass right here known as Africa is not the birthplace of all civilization. Because we come from Sirius star system. So we created our ancestors, your ancestors created all these planets, and many of you created these different planets and realities and galaxies. So Africa, the landmass they call Africa, was never the center of all. Not even on this realm. The center of all on this realm is North America. As far as its strongest energy point, it's in what we call President of America. Everything they teach you is in reverse. History is told in reverse. Left is literally right, right is literally left. Left is literally right, right is literally left. Up is literally down, down is literally up. This is how they keep you off balance. By telling you everything is the complete opposite of what it truly and really is. So why did the oppressors want to hide the truth about Africa from us? Because like I say, when you ask any of us what we know about Africa, all we know is that that's where we supposed to come from. And that when we was over there, we were living like savages. They don't credit us with no major contributions to medicine, science, mathematics, quantum physics, metaphysics, and just us being galaxy creators in general. We know nothing about this part of our legacy, of our ancestry, of our species. We know not what we are today. We know not anything about this landmass that they call Africa. And that is by design. Because Africa is hiding a lot of important information that connects a lot of dots to who and what we are and what took place on this planet. Okay? So, pre-1492, these invaders came to our planet through portals in the Caucasus Mountains. When they landed, they entered through modern day Russia, through portals in modern day Russia and Germany. The Caucasus Mountains regions is still over there to this day. And these Pleiadians and these human beings entered our realm through these portals. When they entered our realm, we went to war with them and caused us to fall in frequency. We became very tribal just to survive. We weren't tribal naturally. We used it as a survival mechanism for our species. The united we stand, divided we fall concept started with that during the Great Invasion of 1492, when the Pleiadians and these human beings and these reptilians invaded our planet through portals in the Caucasus Mountains. Okay? You have to understand that we were vibrating at a frequency so high that many of the things that if I was to discuss it and go into detail, it completely defies the laws of physics. The things that you are capable of doing, your DEA is capable of doing. Your avatar is literally like the same thing that Black Panther suit can do on Black Panther, which is absorb kinetic energy and then release it back into his atmosphere after absorbing all the kinetic energy, then turning it and using it. Your bodies are able to do that. You are the vibranium that they talk about in Black Panther. That's the DEA. In Black Panther, they call it vibranium. In real life, they call it DEA. Neuromelanin. Carbon. Okay? So, it wasn't always called Africa. Okay? That was just land. So try to remember the place for what she was. Just a huge, beautiful realm. Without any titles or any markings to say what land is what. States, cities, towns, planets, all these come with markings, cutoff points, restrictions. Okay? So, let's talk about before the invasion, when Zeus was down here. Okay? Pre-Africa. So this landmass wasn't called Africa at this time when Zeus was here. When Zeus was here, Zeus was going to Madagascar. Hold on, let me pull it up on a map. So let's go to the map. Okay, here we go. You see, this Africa land that we know as Africa today, it's not shaped like this. Okay, somewhat like this, but not quite like this. But this little island that's now called Madagascar always set off not too far from the main land of present day Africa. And this little island of Madagascar was Zeus's science lab. This is where he had his lab at, where he was doing all these experiments, because he wasn't mixing amongst us when he was doing this. He was dipped off on his own little section, his own little island, not too far from inland. But this same island is mentioned in the Bible, okay? It's called the island of Patmos in Revelations. look it up. Let's look it up. Check it out. Okay. Patmos Island is a small Greek island in the Aegean Sea. It is perhaps best known today as the location the disciple/apostle John received the visions found in the book of Revelation. All right. So basically, they call it the island of Patmos in the Bible. But in real life, this landmass was present-day Madagascar. Okay? This used to be Patmos. It's Madagascar today. All right, but this is where Zeus had his science lab at. So let's just get a feel for Africa, because Africa is important because of that landmass. All right? But it was never richer in soil than the current-day landmass of North America, which is now the United States. This is why they made it their hub. This is why they made it headquarters when they landed. Because there's more nutrients in North America, more resources in that soil, and North America is bigger than Africa. Even though on the map they show you Africa bigger than North America. More lies. Keep your ass confused. They made us follow the frequency. So they don't want us remembering no truth. And the reason, in present-day Madagascar, that's where Zeus was first warned to stop trying to create this new species that later became human beings. You got to understand, Zeus was a mad scientist. Like, he became obsessed with mixing animals with other beings. He was heavy into eugenics, with a lot of pride and heavy into himself. So when he was in this little science lab in present-day Madagascar, this is where he was given that warning. And this is why in the Bible they call it Revelation. They say this is where John received the book of Revelations. Okay? Now, it's important to know that about this landmass they call in Africa. Also, it's important to note that Arizona, which I got a lecture coming up on this, leads to the back of what's considered today South Africa. All right, so when you pop through Arizona, you end up right here, South Africa. Okay, and that's why they even show you this little land connected, because this is really the same connection of this land down here. Mexico not even this wide. Okay, and there's way more land. This land strip is thicker than this because it's Africa, and then it still leads to Central America. You got the land curves. It's more land that curves out toward the Pacific Ocean. All right, the land on this map, they just show the land curve inland toward the Atlantic Ocean. You see it? To hide from you the true connection of Africa. Africa and its shape and the way it looks. All right. So now let's pull something up real quick. I want to look at a few different tribes, right? Because there is no Africa, okay? Remember, Africa is named after a Roman general who defeated her. All right? Scipio Africanus. Let's pull them up real quick. Africanus.